Hello guys, it's Phil Montgomery from Philville Honeybees. Here's a neat thing that I do, and I've learned this is good. Bees want to work. You can see I got 4 great hives over there. 2 of them are 2 of my best. I got this bucket. So what I've done, this is the end of October. Weather's still 50s or 60s in the day. They're still taking sugar. Now's the time I'm not concerned if I absolutely jam up the brood nest, because they're not going to swarm, of course, and then it's about time to be buttoned up, and then they'll eat it out, and if she wants to lay a little bit, she'll have room. So what I've learned to do is I get on my stove. I have right now 35 hives. I had 48. Some of those had queens that died, and then I also combined about 10 of them. And so what I do is I give honeybees something to do. They want to work. Honeybees, just like a working dog or a horse or whatever, they want to work. And so what I do is I give them something to work. So around my farm here around Philville, I have the end of the season where I have a little bit of frames left, and then what I do, I turn them on their side and let the bees rob them out. They like that. It gives them something to do. Make sure you put them a goodly distance away from your working hives or from your existing hives, especially away from the weak ones. And then what I do here is I also take this right here, and I take me a tub I got from Walmart. You got to make sure that you put some sort of foliage in here, or else the bees will get in here and die. They like to get sticky, and then they can't get out of it. So what you do is you make sure you have enough foliage in here so they can get in here and get out. See if I can get some sun in there. It's just hard. There we go. I got some cedar boughs in there, and give them something to do. And then what I'm also going to do is I've melted down. I have a hard time in jars getting anything above 1.5 to 1 for the sugar to mix in with the water. It just doesn't. It just clogs the holes up and goes down to the bottom of the jar. So what I've did this year was I melted it on the stove, make it almost like caramel. It's 2.5 to 1. And then you got to make sure, if you're using jar feeders like I am, put some extra big holes in the jars, and then you turn it on its side, and if the funny honey don't drip out, then you need to make some bigger holes. And so then I'm feeding them for the last little bit. And then another trick you can do, you can put another box on top of the jar feeders, put another lid up there, and that'll make it to where the feed stays warmer, and then you have a better chance of the bees getting to eat it. Also, at least once a week, make sure you're checking it. Take a nail with you, or really it's a nail. Take the right size nail. Tip your jars up, take a peek at them, and see if liquid's coming out. If it's not coming out, poke those holes out, because what'll happen, sugar will clog those holes up, and the honeybees will be trying to eat it, and you'll wonder, why aren't they eating? It must be over. When in reality, those holes will be full of sugar, or could even be at this time of year. Sometimes I have trash in this sugar from where I've recycled it, and sometimes they'll have little bits of foliage in there, or could be bees. There always seems to be dead parts of bees in the buckets, and then a few of them get in there. That's just how it is. So I hope these tips have helped you. I have about 70 or 80 videos. Check out my videos. Please subscribe. Let me know what you think. And this is my first year on YouTube. Help me to get started by subscribing, maybe share. And if you would, tell me what you think about my videos in the comments, and let me know what I can do better. This is Phil Montgomery from Philville Honeybees in Ohio. Be blessed. Have a great day.